I think in the cork example, Richard, I might push back a little on that one and suggest that there's another effect that people, there's lots of research that shows that people think wine tastes better when they're told it's expensive wine. And it seems like those findings are fairly robust, even down to the fMRI level of people finding wine more pleasurable when they think it's a $50 wine instead of a $5 wine. And I think you could possibly make the case that the cork effect isn't so much from the effort that goes into opening, although that could well be, but also the fact that people associate screw tops with inexpensive wine. That it's like the cheapest wine in the supermarket that you're going to, take on a picnic with you or something, and won't have an opener available. So I think that there could be that effect as well.
I'd agree with you. But I think there's probably effects that complement each other. So you're absolutely right. Lots of evidence suggests expense creates positive expectation, and then that positive expectation creates a positive experience. There's some lovely studies by Baba Shiv on the wine front. Exactly the same wine served to some people think it's $5 will get a much worse rating than the same wine served to people who think it costs $45. I think it's of the order of about in fact, it's a 70% improvement. So absolutely that finding, I think, is contributing to much of it. But there's, in the book, I talk about a lovely study by Charles Spence where he tries to unpick the two. And he shows if people uncorked the wine themselves, there was a greater uplift in taste perceptions than if they just heard the wine being uncorked versus unscrewed. Mm-hmm. Now, someone else is doing the effort. So from memory, I think the majority of the uplift is from those perceptions of price that come from a cork, but some of it was the amount of effort involved. Now, let's go back to our very first question, which was, you raised, is around replication crisis and such things. We're now down to like a single study that tries to unpick the relative weight. So I would have that as a interesting hypothesis. And if I had to bet on one side, I'd go with the split we've just been talking about. But absolutely, it's a single study, so definitely to be treated with caution.
Maybe in a restaurant, the sommelier should just deliver the bottle and the corkscrew to the table and let the customer open it. The wine might taste even better after that.
Yeah, bring them into the kitchen and let them cook for themselves as well.
Well, there you go. You get the IKEA effect, right?